Good morning, friends. Today's morning message is kind of a two-part. First of all, welcome to week number 5. I cannot believe we've been doing this for 5 weeks. This is insane. This is crazy. Thank you to those of you that have been working so hard. Now, this week is going to start out very different than it normally does. On Monday and Tuesday, you are working on one assignment. Yes, it's one assignment, which means that you're not even going to have attitude of gratitude for the first 2 days. So that means I need you to really put all of your energy and focus into this one assignment. Now, I don't know if you remember, but at the beginning of the school year, I gave you a writing prompt. And I had you write an essay. I had you write an essay, and we got a score from Utah Compose, and we saw what you knew. Well, we're going to do that same thing now, but at the end of the school year, so we can see where you started and where you're ending, and hopefully we see a change in numbers and we can see some growth. So this is a big deal. This is your writing exam for the year. You don't have end of year testing because everything got canceled because school's nuts, but you do have a writing exam. This is your final writing exam for me. We're gonna still have other writing projects. School is not over, but we need to make sure that this is your final writing project. So I expect you to put in some serious time and effort. So for today, we're gonna do the first part. So if you open your computer, you probably found this video. You probably found this video in this outline, okay? This is day 1 for this outline. So if you haven't read this, I don't know how you got this video, but you need to make sure that you have read this because this is going to give you all your instructions today. You are not writing your essay today. Today, we are simply gathering information. So first of all, you're gonna watch this video. Hopefully that should be a duh. Then it says today you have one assignment. I expect it to be your best work. Take your time. Show me what you know. This is required by all students. Every single one of you need to be able to do this. You are going to write a 5-paragraph essay tomorrow. Today we're going to gather our needed information for our essay. Please do your best. I have to then show your scores to Mrs. Hanson and to show growth, and it shows whether or not I'm a good teacher or not. So this is kind of like my final grade, your final grade for writing, and then it becomes my final grade as a teacher. So here's our prompt. Here's what we're talking about. Why is it a good idea to study animals and learn about their special traits, talents? Suppose you have a friend who thinks that animals should be left alone. Tell these friends why studying animals can help human beings. You could use facts and details from the readings and the videos. You may also use your imagination to think of other good reasons why studying animals is a good idea. Now, I am going to give you the chance to say, I am pro this, I'm for studying animals, or against it. But I want to know why, okay? So if you go down on this red paper, it gives you 2 articles, also 2 videos. And the articles are linked in the classroom under writing, underneath writing exam, the assignment called writing exam. So if I were you, I would do one of 2 things. First of all, I would get out pieces of paper or sticky notes. If you don't have sticky notes, I can't find my sticky notes here at home. So I cut up a white piece of paper, and now I have a bunch of little squares that I can use to write notes on. I am going to treat this just like the lesson we had with Miss Grant before school got out, where each one of these pieces of papers are going to be a different one of my facts. So if I open the first one, I'm going to look at special dolphin talents. And I've got my paper and I've got my pen ready. So I'm going to start reading. Have you thought that the ocean smells fishy? You might think dolphins would agree, but dolphins can't smell. They have very good eyesight. They also have other surprising talents. Now I'm thinking to myself, could the fact that dolphins have really good eyesight help us? I don't know. Maybe I can come up with a reason. So I'm going to call this Special Dolphin Talent. So I put an SDP or T right there so I can remember. And then number 1, dolphins have great eyesight. Okay, now on my T chart, I have it on whiteboard. You could do it on a piece of paper. Is this a pro reason to study them, a con, or maybe nothing yet? I'm going to put it down here because really right now it doesn't fit under either one. Okay, I'm going to keep reading. Scientists study dolphins to discover these special talents. Oh, so without studying them, we wouldn't know. I'm going to keep going. They have found that dolphins have their own special language. In one study, a mother dolphin was put in a tank and her baby in another. Then the scientists recorded them talking to each other through a special telephone. One researcher said that the dolphins knew who they were talking to. Now the researchers are trying to figure out this secret language. So I'm going to write SDT2 because it's my second fact for special dolphin talents. And I'm going to say with study, dolphins have language. So there's my second fact. Now, for me, I think this would be a pro reason to study animals because without doing this, we wouldn't have realized that they have their own language and realized how maybe intelligent they are. So this is going to go on my pro side of my T chart. Pro means good, con is bad. So I think it's a good thing. They already know the dolphins can use different noises, squawks, clicks, whistles, and squeaks to talk. They also know that they use their fins, clap their jaws, and blow bubbles. This is like humans using their hands and faces when they talk. I love that they've made the discovery, the comparison between dolphins and humans and how we're alike. But we wouldn't know that without study. So if I was writing this paper, maybe I would write down SDT3, dolphins like humans use body to talk. How could that be a good thing? Well, maybe if we didn't know they had a language all their own, we would think, oh, they're just some silly fish. But if they have a language and they have a way to communicate and they use body language and different things like that, maybe that's a reason I want to protect them now because I know something about them. So this is a pro, why I think this is great. I'm going to continue doing this, gathering as many facts as I can through the 2 articles, excuse me, I have the hiccups, and the 2 videos. I want you to really look at it. Why is it a good thing that we are studying animals? Can we do it without hurting them? Are we learning valuable things while we're doing it? The answer is yes. So gather all your information, put them all together on your little pieces of paper, as many as you can. Now remember, use your own words, don't copy and paste, because if you copy and paste, then you get a 0 because, well, that's plagiarism because that's not your own words, right? So make sure you're writing down facts. Then take your facts. So attack the prompt. We know we're going to write an essay about why we should study animals. Why is it a good thing? Even though some people say it's not, why do we think it's a good thing? Then that's A. B, we're going to brainstorm. Gathering this information, this is part of our brainstorming. Then C, tomorrow before you begin, you're going to choose the order and choose which facts you actually want to use. So I cannot give you a lot of help with this project. As much as I would love to sit down with each one of you and say, okay, now write this and write this and write this. This is your chance to remember what we have learned all year. You can do this. I believe in you. Take little steps gather your information, sort it, decide which ones you want to use, which ones can you talk about, and then tomorrow you're going to write your essay. I know you can do this. I believe in you. Your teacher is thinking about you. I love you. If I was right there, I would be cheering you on. And since I can't be sitting right there next to you, if you need, watch this last part of the video again. And remember that I believe in you, that I know you can do it. It's not I think you can do it. I know you can do it. You've worked so hard this year on learning everything. So keep it up. Show me your best work. That's your assignment today. Gather your information. Decide what you think you're going to talk about tomorrow. Tomorrow is when we'll do the actual writing. Good luck and get gathering.